Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to today's What the Hell reading. These readings are not time specific, so keep that in mind as you watch. These can be relevant anytime you come across this video. So I've put together a spread here, starting with, let's take a look at the cards. So the first card here from the Morgan Greer deck is Where Am I Now? The second card is What Challenges Do I Face? What Resources Can I Use? From the Rider-Waite deck. Hidden Forces from the Spolia deck. From the runes we have the Spiritual Lessons, and from the from the Voyager deck we have What is the Potential Outcome? So let's get into it here. Where am I now? The Star reversed. So this is an interesting spread actually. There's two major arcana cards here. I would say the overall energy of this reading is that there is something to let go of, in that there is some, being that both the Star and the High Priestess and the Man of Cups are in reverse in this reading, along with the runes. The rune that's showing here is, just a second, I have to check on it because I haven't been using my runes for a while, so I'm just getting back into using them. So I'm kind of having to remind myself of the meaning. So I'm just going to quickly refer to my guide here. Yeah, this rune here is called Iwas, and in the reverse position, it describes restlessness, feeling confined in a situation, and craving a change. So in the overall interpretation of this spread, as I said, being that there is like these three cards are in reverse, two major arcanas and a court card here, I would have to say that my interpretation of this spread is that there are some impending changes that are coming about as a result of some hidden forces that are coming to light. Like these two cards, both in reverse, Star and High Priestess, lets me know that there are some, there could be some dishonesty that you're dealing with from another person, or some, maybe not dishonesty exactly, but something like, yeah, hidden information or secrets. And that could be making you feel a little uncomfortable, because your intuition could be telling you that there is something going on that is more than what's evident on the surface, right? And that could be making you feel a little bit uninspired or lacking in hope. That's what the Star in reverse is saying, right? Now, from the Aquarian Tarot, the Knight of Cups in the upright is describing the challenge that you face. What that says to me is that you're approaching someone or a situation with an offer of love and compassion and healing and creativity, and there's an open-hearted energy that you're approaching a situation with. But because the other energies in the spread are showing this sort of lack of honesty or argumentativeness or conflict, or the five of wands in reverse here could be suggesting that there may have been conflict in the past, but that at the moment there is a sort of quietness, like there could be a standoff or cold shouldering or no communication. That your challenge is because you are wanting to bring love and compassion and healing and creativity to a situation, but there is some, I'm feeling like the person you're dealing with or the situation that you're in is one that has a little bit of closed off energy in it. So that could be somewhat challenging if you're wanting to approach a person or a situation with like openness and love and compassion, but you're being met with secretiveness or closed offness or cold shouldering, or there's some kind of blockage from your person here. And so with the rune here being this energy here of let's say, restlessness or confinedness, or there could be a feeling here that you might be wasting your time with a person. Like if you're trying, for example, if you're dealing with a person that you have been having kind of close, intimate one-on-one with, or someone that you have feelings for, you have 2 cups cards here, right? So that we could be talking about someone that you are in love with or have feelings for, and they're being closed off to you or hiding from you or keeping secrets from you, which is what's indicated here by the High Priestess in reverse. And if there has been, maybe with this 5 of Wands here, I suspect that there hasn't necessarily been out and out conflict, but that you feel a person being closed off to you and not open to communication. It's almost, it could be passive aggressive, or it could be like there's something confusing or uncertain about this energy that's making you feel a little bit uninspired or lacking in hope, or feeling like there's no openness, or there's no possibility for healing, because you have the Star in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. That could be making you feel restless or frustrated, or wanting to move or change things. This King of Cups in reverse is saying the person that you're dealing with or the situation that you're in doesn't have an openness to healing, right? These 2 cards together are saying there isn't necessarily openness to healing, but that's what you want, but that's creating a challenge. This card in this position is your challenge. So it's not necessarily a negative reading, but what I'm feeling here is there is a frustration, there is a little bit of lack of optimism and hope, and you might feel a little bit confused, or the main energy I'm getting with this spread is that your intuition is telling you something that is different from what the experience or the outward energy of the situation or the person that you're dealing with is giving you. Okay, so if the potential outcome here is this King of Cups in reverse, it could be that this is an emotionally difficult time because you're not getting resolution. Yeah, it could be that there isn't communication at the moment. The person that you're dealing with could be closed off to you. You could be coming towards this person with love and compassion and a desire to resolve something, heal something, and the person is not open to you, or the situation is not open for that. I would say the challenge for you is to accept that a person may not be open to what you want to offer them or to what you want to bring them. And of course that may not be what you want to hear, but I feel that there are hidden forces here that are indicating what your intuition is suspecting, and that what's important for you is to remember to not to try to force something. You can't make a person be open to you. You can just be unconditionally loving and compassionate and kind. But if a person's not open to you, then your work is to accept that and to trust that everything is in alignment as it is. And if you're trying to bring love and compassion to someone who's not open to you and they're hiding things from you, then perhaps the best thing you can do is accept that and leave things as they are and move on. Create the change that you need and move towards things that, people and situations that are open to your love and compassion. Because if this individual is not showing that same level of openness and healing and compassion and kindness that you're bringing to them, then perhaps you are wasting your time, and that could be something that you need to accept here. And instead of trying to change a person to make them more how you wish them to be, there's a need for you to trust that the universe is acting accordingly. And if you wish to create something with a person that isn't ready for it, or isn't open to you, or hasn't evolved enough to be a receptive vessel for the love that you wish to offer them, then the best thing you can do is leave it be. Is this clear? I hope I'm making sense here. I hope you're understanding here what the messages are. You can't make someone be something that they're not. You can't make a person accept your love if they're not loving themselves. And that's what I feel here with this Man of Cups in reverse. You're coming in with a loving offer of compassion, kindness, healing, and a willingness to communicate and evolve and grow and change and heal. But this person is showing up here with this in a kind of shadowy aspect of someone who is secretive and hiding and more in their shadow than they are in their light aspects. Then best you can do is accept who they are, and accept that you are, as much as you are who you are, and you can come with a loving and compassionate and kind and healing force. If someone is not in a receptive state, if someone is not in a loving, self-loving state, there's no amount of love that you can offer them that they can receive. So be mindful about that and don't take it personally. If you are this energy and another person is this other energy, there's no amount of loving a person that you can offer that will help them be a better person until they've done that work themselves. So you just keep being who you are and let other people be who they are, and don't feel like you need to try to force a situation to change or to help a person heal and grow. You can only maintain your frequency in that space, but if another person is not receptive and open to that, it's not an indication of you, it's an indication of them. So be mindful about that, and be mindful that you don't take on the shadowy aspects of another person who's not loving of themselves and receptive to your love as something about you. It's not about you, it's about them. Just going to double check over here, but I feel like that's it for this reading. Yeah, this card here represents what resources can I use from the Rider-Waite deck. The Five of Wands in reverse is saying that it's reinforcing what I've been saying the whole time. If you're trying to communicate to someone, if you're trying to offer healing and love and respect and kindness and compassion, but if they're not open to it because of their own lack of self-love or their own shadowy aspects that they haven't integrated and healed, it's not about you, it's about them. So don't take it personally. Don't try to make someone be something that they're not. Just stay in your own energy and be unconditionally loving to yourself. And don't let a person's secrets or things that they're hiding from you be something that you take on as your own trauma to heal. It's not yours, it's theirs. So stay mindful, stay in your own energy, continue to be unconditionally loving to the self, and don't take on other people's pain. It's not yours. Just keep loving. Okay, friends. I think I'm going to close this reading up now. I hope you found that helpful. Thank you so much for bringing your energy to this reading. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next reading.